Good morning guys, this is Naeem Aslam, Chief Market Analyst at AvaTrade. Welcome to our fundamental analysis segment. Now, let's begin, as always, by looking at the entire global equity market space. We saw a positive close over in the US last night. The momentum was pretty much picked up by Asia, and this is how European traders started their day on an upward note. So we're seeing this massive surge across Europe and over in the UK as well. The equity markets are up massively, over 3%. Why? I think there is some factor of that fear of missing out. Investors do consider the current sell-off as an opportunity, so they do want to take some piece of this pie and they wanted to get involved in this price action, especially the ones which were sitting on the sidelines during this massive downward move. And now, because of that money flowing into the system, we're seeing this little bit upward move. Some stocks like Amazon, Tesla, Netflix was pretty much, it's up on year to date. But even we're seeing some flow in the airline sector as well, and of course energy, which was on the forefront yesterday, because crude oil surged more than 24%, erasing all the losses that we experienced on Wednesday. In fact, in terms of a one-day percentage move, crude oil experienced the biggest one-day move, upward move yesterday in a history of WTI trading. So, the question is that why that upward move really happened. The reason for that is Donald Trump kind of stepped into, and then he said, look, I can act as a mediator between Saudi Arabia and Russia and ease the current supply war. Remember, all that extra supply that Saudi Arabia has been talking about, increasing that from the current 9 million barrel to 12.3 million barrel, hasn't actually hit the floor yet. It is only going to hit in April. And the investors are already so anxious because that excess supply coming in, but the supply isn't really into the market right now because the agreement expires at the end of March. So Donald Trump is saying that, look, I can break this, this tussle war between the two, and I can act as a mediator in order to prop up the prices, in order to abate all the concerns with respect to extra supply hitting the market. Now, traders are obviously taking that as a positive sign, hence we've seen this massive move in the oil market, and I think if he actually succeeds in bringing both parties to the table, meaning Saudi Arabia and Russia, we could see massive moves in WTI and Brent. Finally, about the precious metal, gold, the battle is still on with the level of 1500. Traders are struggling whether the price is really going to continue to remain above the psychological level of 1500. But as I said, anything below 1500 is a huge bargain. Why? Look at this space. Look at the monetary policies, look at the fiscal policies, look at the extra assurance that we are continuously hearing from central banks, policymakers, and their officials within this arena. So because of this extra money flooding into the system, I think, and the coronavirus, the fear and then this impact isn't going to be it isn't going to go just within a blink of eye. So I think gold remains at a very attractive position. So that is why any sell-off in a gold price remains a great bargain and remains a great opportunity to buy. That's all for today. See you guys next week.